welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Looking at my little tiny cardigan. Look at that. That might cover like a tiny bit of me, not much. But I've been working on this one for quite a hot minute here. This is made with our Summer Nights, Lion Brand Summer Nights that I got at the Dollarama for a smoking deal. $4.50 a skein. So of course I bought 6, right? Right. So I want to make sure that I have enough to make this a long, flowy, beautiful cardigan. I did not have this on my plan, but I saw the yarn. I wanted to see how it started working up, and this just sort of happened. I did not plan this. Really didn't. Like, I did not plan this one at all. This wasn't even on my roster of things to do. My black that I got from Temu, I finally got enough of it, and I was about to start with that one, and right now it's sitting in a box. Because I'm going to have to wait until I have a little more space on my to-do list, because there are a few things that I really need to get cleared off before I start yet another project. Am I the only one? Probably not. Anyways, super glad you're here today, and let's get to it and do some crochet. Such a mess, but to be honest, it's Sunday. My shower is going to be a little bit later. I'm going to have to figure that all out. And when I'm going to do my nails, I think I'm going to try the navy blue. That was my first instinct to get this time. Oh, in case you weren't here yesterday. I'm talking about my 3 colors of nail polish that I bought yesterday. Or sorry, Sunday. Whatever. I bought them today. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with the navy blue, because I do have a blue like this, but it is a very chippy one. And as I mentioned yesterday, I'm not a very happy camper about how it chips. It is like $12 a bottle. $12 for 1 bottle of nail polish. And yeah, I'm not a very happy camper about that. 1, 2, 3. So we're moving on to our next row. Fabulous, and I'm not turning. I know all of the Hexie cardigan patterns that I've come across have said turn your work, and I just am not going to. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to keep going. No space between my clusters. And I'm using a 3.5 with this very, very fine weight yarn. I'm sad to say it is discontinued. I've seen a few people posting that they got some at the Dollarama, and some of the colors I've seen have just been spectacular. I am very happy I got this color, don't get me wrong. This would definitely be my first choice. I love the blues, the greens, matches my hair, matches my region. We have a lake that actually has the exact same colors, and it is beautiful. It is very, very stunning. Anyway, I'm happy about that. However, part of me is feeling like I've got some FOMO, fear of missing out, because I saw one that had pink, yellow, and white with the sparkles, and it was just pretty as can be. I'm quite envious, but not in a bad way, but as in like, oh man, I'd love to get my hands on some of that. I'm not envious, I want to take it from you. I'm just more like, wow, that is a pretty color. I want to play with it. That's what I mean by envious. I'm not actually jealous of anybody. I don't have time to. Everybody has their own road, and they have their own trials and tribulations to go through, and I don't want anything to do with it. I have my own, and that's it. I'm not going to begrudge anybody, they're good or bad. Try so hard to not be that person. Like, I've got customers at my work that I know are super loaded. They don't look like it, and I'm not judging them on it. You don't have to advertise. You don't have to dress nice if you don't want. If you want to come to my store and your hair's a mess and your pants are scuffed, why would I care? Are you nice? That's what I care about. So, I don't have time to judge. I really don't. And I'm sure I get judged all the time, and I'm just like, yep, go right ahead. What am I going to do? How am I going to stop you from making up what you want to think in your own mind? That's up to you. But I'm not going to be bitter and say nasty things about people and just not know their story, right? And even if I did know their story, again, still don't have time to be that nasty person. I'm trying to be more than that. I'm trying to put out a good example for my children. I'm trying to improve my mental clarity. Carrying that much dislike for people around me is just not a burden I want. And I wonder if that even makes sense. Probably not, but that's okay. Yeah, maybe it does. And if it does, it all comes out in the wash, really. I just don't have the time or energy to be bitter and worrying about what my neighbors are doing. As long as they're not burning down their house, good stuff. And by me, I mean by worrying about my neighbors, I mean like sitting here and gossiping about their lives and all their details. I do listen to drama stuff, like reaction videos of people reading stories that the people actually wrote in. They didn't, this is not all secondhand stuff. This is stuff like, I was in this situation, this is how it played out, and it's what it is. I'm not a big fan of, not even knowing the people, but talking about them. Not really. Unless they're fictional characters. Then I'm totally fine with that. Or history. History's good too. I'm kind of wanting to do a puzzle lately. Of all the weird things to want to do, I just suddenly have the whole fall winter vibe coming along. I'm looking at hot chocolate when I was at the store, but I have a lot of hot chocolate. I don't need any. My husband reminded me of that. I was like, oh yeah. We're pretty good on hot chocolates and teas right now, so we're just gonna not. I've decided I'm going to donate some of the teas that I have that I'm not going to drink. Like I bought some tea, tried it a few times, and it just wasn't for me. So I have these open boxes of teas that are only missing 2 or 3 tea bags. I've given them to other people and stuff, but we're not using them. I'm going to donate them to the community fridge, along with some of my canned goods that I know we're not eating anymore. My kids don't like alphabet soup. I can't stomach anything with tomato, so these are things that are just sitting and taking up space when they could be going towards someone else who needs something for their belly. So I'm going to do that. I'm hopefully wanting to look into some sort of fundraising, but I'm not sure what I would do, how much I could commit to, so I'm just going to play it by ear for now, just to raise like a couple $100 maybe to go towards food donations at odd times of the year. A lot of people do Christmas and all that stuff, which is wonderful, but I'm looking at the times of years that people aren't donating as much, like January to February. Hard time for everybody. Everybody's recovering from having too much fun at Christmas. Oh no, 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 no. We're going back. Sorry, friends. I am not accepting that from myself. Okay, all the way back. All the way back. Oh, this is so much to pull out. But I have a vision and I have a heart of what I want, and I do not want that. I want a 3. So there's a good chance tomorrow I'll be working on this for the next video too, because it looks like I am pulling out a almost full row here. Just about. I got all the way back up here. And look how nice, even with the sparkle in there. Look how nice this frogs. This is not hard at all. I'm not stuck. I haven't even come across like hair in it. to keep it stuck, because, you know, like, your hair will wrap around the yarn, and you go to pull, and it ends up becoming a mess. You have to cut it out. I've had to do that so many times with so many different, like, quality yarns. I don't think that's very quality, but that's okay. My hair is also quite resistant to not being in yarn. Alright, now we are where I wanted to be. Gosh, that was a lot to take out, and I was excited that I was getting somewhere. So I have this pile here. Yeah, this is going to be a bit... But somehow, that one only had 2 clusters. Two stitches. I need 3 in each. I will not skimp over things like that. I know a lot of people do. I do. And I know why. And I understand it completely. But for myself, I cannot. Not for me. Not for my stuff. Maybe if it was for somebody else, maybe I might. But I really doubt it too. I just don't want to do that. I'm very much a person that wants it to be done the way it's supposed to be done. I say that about a lot of stuff, right? Right. Okay. And that is 3 there. Oh, the caffeine is starting to hit me from that drink. Kick me as well. Oh my goodness. Good, that means I'll be able to bathe the children, wash the bathrooms, and do another couple loads of laundry before I have to get ready to go. My goodness. I'm tired. I am. But that's okay. This next week is going to be a pretty slow week for the children at school, which is going to be interesting. One of them's getting shots because I've been on a wait list to get her last shots for school. They let her go in anyways, which is great, but she is needing them done, especially if she's going to be spending her days with lots of other children. There we go. Looking amazing. I do love this yarn. Yeah, I really, really do like Lion Brand. I think I'm going to have to get some more types just to try out different options that they carry, just because I've been pretty happy with absolutely everything I've gotten. Like the ice cream, oh, love it. Love it. There's a couple other ones that I've tried over the last year or two that have really stuck out as being fantastic. The Mandelas. Oh, I love the feel of the Mandela cakes. They are phenomenally soft, and they're so, so pretty. Sorry, just had to take a little break to blow my nose again. It was just getting really bad. So don't mind me with my sniffles. If you hear me sniffling, I apologize. I'm trying my best to keep it clear. But it's just making a whole lot of phlegm and so on. So, doing my best. Well, doing my best that I can do right now. It's not my all the time best. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, that is a pile of yarn there. So much yarn to put back into my piece of clothing. Alrighty, we are just doing our thing, going through. And going through again. Oh, goodness. My goodness. So now that's just a really long pull, but okay. And going through. Pretty simple pattern, but I really, really like mine. Like, really like the one I have. So I don't complain about it at all. Feel like I've been saying that a lot this week. Yeah. I do like a simple one, but sometimes I like a more complex one. Oh, okay. So I'm at the Dollarama yesterday. Today. In my world, it's today. I'm at the Dollarama and I'm looking at all their Halloween stuff. So they have this like table runner of fake crochet. I can't. I can't. I know the pattern. I'm pretty sure I have it in one of my vintage books. And I'm looking at it. It's got little ghosts and stuff all over it. It's not the same as the one I seen for free. It's a little bit different. It was more square. And it was extremely fake crochet. But it was just... I think I have that pattern. My husband just starts laughing at me. It's on my to-do list because I really like it, but I'm not buying the fake version of it. There's no way, but I can see a few people probably would. I don't think it would last longer than one season. It was really bad, like strings were popping out of it, but it was just supposed to be. Supposed to be. Oh yeah, there's that spot we were getting all twisting and all that. Then my last video that I worked on this, oh, that's how far back we went. Oh, my brain, no. It's okay. It's all right. Because I cannot handle that. Apparently I've gone backwards on this row twice now. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And keep on going. And I'm going to have to keep going until this yarn gets put away because I can't exactly put it in its bag until I have it back into the project. Or else I'm going to end up with a big tangly mess, and I know what's going to happen. It will rip the shiny filament through it. And that's kind of defeating the purpose of this yarn. Okay, and I'm going to go like that. You are going to wrap over here, like that. So this is the second one. And like that. And we're going to the next one. Here we are. Coming on through to the corner. All right. Well, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. And I will see you again very soon. Probably with the same project in my hands. But have no fear. Get us back to where I was to begin with. Anyways, see you again very soon. Bye.